Mate, your response.
Hello, everyone. Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Argyle Way. We haven't been on in a little bit, but we are back with these streams that we haven't done in a while. It is the EFL predictions. Obviously,
they haven't done it since the last time.
I don't know why we stopped them. We stopped them when we stopped them after.
We've had a lot on in that way.
Yeah. We stopped them after.
You stopped them when you didn't do them.
We didn't do any more, but I blame inconsistency for that. So there you go. But
yeah, we're all mugs, to put it that way.
We're all lazy.
We're all going to carry on. We're all going to carry on because that's what this channel and this YouTube is all about.
We don't want to. Of course, we don't really want to try and bring down the content. Of course, we want to try and bring on more content in this channel. And I'm very sorry that we're not as consistent. Consistent meaning we're not doing the predictions and other videos. We're sorry I haven't been consistent on that, but we're going to try and keep it going. We're going to try and bring up the content, and hopefully we're not going to try and let you all down, which would be great. But predictions, obviously predictions, you know how the predictions go. Obviously every week that all of us on the Argyle Way, including and we get to include Darryl on it as well, get to do the predictions and see who wins.
Is Harvey England but his?
Harvey England
is Harvey England
down? Yeah,
I don't think he is. He hasn't responded, so I don't think he must.
He will. We've got 2 days. Well,
technically till tomorrow night, but yeah.
God's sake.
Yeah, we got 2 days, so it doesn't really matter. So, but predictions.
What's he doing?
You know how we roll, but if you want to, Jack, for the predictions, do you want to do the wheel spin because it's our own prediction stream now?
So it's not just that. It's more content, isn't it? So
what's he doing?
Yeah, well, I'll set that up then for the time being. While so we'll talk away while I set that up.
Yeah, but hopefully you all enjoy the stream. If you can hit the like button, that would be very, very appreciated. And we're on the road to 700 subs and recently hit 600 subs. Absolutely, thank you all for the support.
Oh my God.
We're still growing, we're still going, and we're still going to keep on bringing out the content for all of you lovely people. So
also,
let's keep on going with the stream whilst Jack is trying to bring up the wheel.
Also, don't forget 800 subs for this one here. Hopefully, a K before January. That's the plan.
Yeah. Do you not fear? We can read the comments whilst Jack's getting up the wheel. Of course, it will give us a little bit of time to read the chat.
What's this about?
Johan? How's it going, Jack? And of course, you've got the lovely background as well.
I'll explain in a minute.
But if you want to look at some of the games, I'm going to stick the thumbnail up on the.
No, that's not going to happen.
The overlay tab.
I know Plymouth have a good pitch.
Let me stick the thumbnail on the overlay tab. So if you've got some games here, of course, on the thumbnail we've got Leicester Leeds. 4-4. No, I don't think it'll be 4-4.
Of course, none of them scores will actually be exact.
Plymouth Argyle, of course, against Middlesbrough, and then Swansea against Sunderland. It's going to be a very, very tasty weekend, and we've got some very, very tasty games to look forward to. Obviously, we got a relegation battle match between Rotherham and QPR. Very, very exciting matchup there. Other games that include, obviously, as you saw in the thumbnail, Leeds and Leicester. The battle between first and third, it's going to get very, very tasty. And as well, Stoke versus Cardiff. Stoke looking for their fourth win in a row this season. Fourth win in a row.
And don't forget the main one, and that's why Darryl is especially here for this weekend.
Yep.
One he's been waiting for all season with us as Middlesbrough travel to Home Park.
Yeah. And by the way, the news for
tomorrow...
in our
case, it's away park.
Yeah, and the news for tomorrow, everyone, as well. We will be doing a preview tomorrow, but I might not be there, or I might be there. It's 50-50 at the moment, but we will see what happens. I will let obviously the guys know in this that if I'm not there or I am, I will let them know. Don't worry about that, because obviously
put it this way, you probably will be there.
I probably will be there, but.
And we have two more fans as well as me coming on tomorrow.
Yeah, but at least Jack gets to host, and he does. And to be honest, Jack does like to host anyways. So
yeah. We'll work around it.
Welcome to an hour of
Jack talk. So yeah. Let me talk about Chelsea demanding 2-0.
Right, I've got the wheel ready. So shall I share screen it?
New subscriber. Thank you, Sam. Hey, is that
what a guy.
Is that the Samuel from your channel, Darryl?
Yeah, it is.
McNeil.
Yeah, I thought so.
You know the Bournemouth
Right,
fan.
there we go. There's the wheel.
Hi, Jack, mate, from the group chat. Jacob Moore. Evening from Leroy, England. How are you today, Leroy? So predictions time.
I don't recall you ever doing a wheel.
I'll get the FootMob app up, Jack.
That's all right.
Oh, we done it in these names again, have we, Jack? Fair enough.
That's why
So
I've nicknamed this as Hustle, yeah.
So what we do? No, we just. I don't think I remember us doing anything like this, but so what we do? We just spin in the wheel and whatever game comes up, we talk about.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It just makes it more
I've used this before for the FA Cup draw predictions before, but obviously I never get a chance to do it now.
But yeah, this is a new thing that we're probably going to do as well. Obviously, we're going to do the spin the wheel as well because I actually liked it when Jack done it the last time.
Can I just say, like I've said before, when Alex Griffin does the wheel for every episode of his for Ipswich, this is like our version of the wheel at this point.
Hello, Paul. How are you today? Good.
Celebrity experts on the wheel tonight.
And Paul is saying, hello, Jack.
Hello.
Right, so do you want to...
If anyone hasn't seen my Ipswich episode yet, check it out when you can. I'm very angry in it, so it's worth it.
He's salty as.
Yes, basically. Darryl's spot on.
We've got views, though, so you can't really complain.
Yeah.
It's all for the views, I guess. All of the people that... this is another thing I'm going to say as well. All of the people on Twitter say, oh, this guy is such a salty man. Don't take it to heart.
I love Jacob's comment, by the way. Spin that wheel! But no, honestly, no. I'm just going to put this out there now. Harvey, Liam, and I have every right to be salty from last weekend, and I'm going to leave it to that.
And if you can't, if you can't take what's said in the video, then all I'm going to say is just piss off. There you go. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I like it with a bit of pepper, to be honest. I like salt and pepper.
All right, go on then, Jack. First game.
What's it going to be?
You've landed in goal. This question's for £10,000. Sorry.
Why's my charger not working?
Right, it's Brom versus Tractors.
Oh!
Ipswich. Brom versus Tractors, which means Birmingham versus Ipswich. So I will now stop sharing the screen so Rosevere can get FOTMob up.
You could have kept that on, but we could have just switched in between. Keep it on.
No, that's all right. No, it's all right.
No, because then we could switch in between.
No. No, all right then. Okay. I'll do that next time then.
Right,
I think he's banned.
Literally, we possibly would have started with that first, I think. But whatever. Birmingham Ipswich. So Birmingham, obviously, under Wayne Rooney so far this season, they have been a struggle bus. They haven't won a game in 3. And they're struggling to pull off any connectivity to get to the results that they want at the moment, since obviously when they were winning games under Paul Eustace, who apparently could be manager of Bristol City, apparently. So could be interesting times ahead. But against the Tractor Boys, of course, Ipswich Town, who have been on a roll this season and only lost one game, only drawn once, and won 11 times. And it is going to be a very tasty match between these two interesting sides. But the predictions is what we want. And if you want to get your predictions in the chat, get involved, and we will read out some of your predictions as well. But for you boys, though, on the stream, Liam, Darryl, and Jack, this is the predictions that I want from you guys.
So, who would like to go first?
Who would like to go first? No one said anything. Brilliant.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, exactly. Liam?
Liam first.
Oh, okay.
No, I said Darryl to go first.
Okay. Go on,
He's muted anyway, so... Oh, never mind.
Okay, it looks like I'm going first then. Even though I did say ladies first, Liam, but never mind.
No, mate. That's you. Anyway, carry on.
Okay. Look, I mean, Rooney really couldn't have asked for a more difficult start, really. I think obviously taking charge of Birmingham, I still to this day, I don't think I'll ever understand the sacking of John Eustace. I think it was a shocking decision, really, to sack a man who's done so well for them, and then to bring in Rooney, who no disrespect, but if you finish in bottom of the league with DC United in MLS, which is a crap league, twice on the bounce, then you're clearly not good enough for this league. Because there's a big difference between this league and the MLS. This league's a lot more physical and a lot more difficult to manage in. And I think for Rooney, yeah, he's managed in this league before, but he's really, really struggling, to be honest. I think really Birmingham will struggle. Birmingham are really going to struggle, I think, this season now, because getting rid of John Eustace was the worst decision they could have made, to be honest with you. I don't rate Rooney as a manager. They weren't brilliant against Borough, to be honest with you. Their other game, they weren't particularly good either. And again, against Ipswich today, not today, but against Ipswich on Saturday, which is a very tough game. And we all know how good Ipswich are. So I can't see anything other than an Ipswich win. And what did I actually put in my prediction? What did I put for my prediction?
You said... I've got it here.
This is where I need to get the actual chat up, because I forgot to actually make a note of what my predictions were.
Yeah. But I'll say it for you now as you forgot it.
I went 3-1 Birmingham, and I went with Hurst.
3-1 Birmingham, 3-1 Ipswich.
Yeah, 3-1 Ipswich. I don't see Birmingham getting a win for a while, to be honest with you. He didn't finish bottom, he finished 10th. Someone told me he'd finished bottom twice.
Who's this?
In the MLS with DC United.
Oh, right, I don't know, to be fair.
Or was that guy bloody making up crap as usual?
The team who finished bottom was Toronto. Toronto finished bottom. I just remembered that.
I couldn't answer this. I know nothing about the MLS compared to
Toronto finished last. I know Inter Miami was around there as well, but I think DC United was close to qualifying, in my opinion. I think.
Like you haven't been doing that. Trafford clear of Cooper. No.
You know, that is debatable.
Trafford's not doing very well for Burnley, is he? Burnley's crap.
To be fair, that is debatable. And I'm going to be not biased. And
then looking at that. Yeah. He's a bit questionable, isn't he, T?
Oh.
Do you even know who that guy even is?
Why have I put it there? All right.
We even know who that is.
Oh no, I know who these are. These are friends of Bolton YouTuber Ben from Ben's Football Vlogs, who I've been speaking to lately.
Right.
I think we're gonna. I think we might bring him on a stream sometime soon. He's brilliant. Obviously, we had him on for.
Did well against Brom, didn't you?
Last season.
There we go.
Beat you again.
You mentioned Burnley, so I just thought I'd do that.
So was bloody Burnley.
Yep.
But James Trafford, when he was at Bolton, was good, but I don't think he's
unbelievable at Bolton.
I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good at Burnley, to be honest. Then again, Burnley have a terrible squad. I can't lie.
Don't let go. No, I'm joking. They'll probably survive.
No, they'll go back down.
Who? Burnley?
Burnley, yeah.
No, I think they'll go down.
It's debatable.
They were too good for the Championship last season, but they were not. They're not good enough for the Premier League.
I don't know if
he's a good manager or not. They just haven't got a team that's probably good enough for the league.
At the moment,
obviously
I don't know why the topics. I don't know why I've changed the topic to.
Obviously, the last time these two played, it was 2018 to 2019 season. The last time these two played each other, 2 draws, 2-2 at St Andrews, and 1-1 at Pullman Road.
Ipswich was shocking that season. That was the year they finally went down.
Yeah. But for injuries wise, George Hall out, Keshi Anderson, Lee Buchanan, Tyler Roberts, Alfie Chang, Wes Burns, Lee Evans, and Elkin Bago. I think that's who you say.
I was going to say you pronounced that a lot better than I would have.
Fair enough. So Bolton, what the fuck is your problem? But wow, okay.
Yeah, you're supporting a crap League One club.
Oh no, it's kicking off.
I just seen that he's just changed his name.
I'm the last person you want to mess with, I'm afraid.
Oh, I just realised he changed his name. God damn it. Okay.
What a moron he is.
Really? Okay.
Smith changes
all right, let's just carry on anyways. Let's carry on. But my prediction for this game, it's going to be a close one. Obviously, Wayne Rooney is still trying to build bridges in this team as He's arrived pretty late in to Birmingham. Obviously, Paulicius was doing a very, very good job for Birmingham, and he was sick when he left the job. And it's going to be a tough road for Birmingham now against this team who's been playing sensationally well. And I'm just going to say right now, I think it probably will be a win for Ipswich, but it's going to be close. I'm going to say 2-1 Ipswich. But Hurst to score, I do think that is probably going to be the goal scorer. I might be wrong. I'm not going to say he's guaranteed to score, but I think that he'll probably score.
How many injuries have they got?
Yeah. But I think, are we all done for this game?
No, I've gone 2-1 Ipswich as well.
You want to go next, Liam? Or shall I go
Oh, you
next?
got 2-1 Ipswich as well, Liam, yeah.
Broadhead, yeah.
May as well go with Liam next then, in that case.
Yeah, Liam said it. So.
Let's get away.
All right.
As for me, I've gone similar, except I've gone 3-2 to Ipswich with Amari Hutchinson to score.
I was
reason
thinking
being,
of Amari Hutchinson or Hurst.
The reason being, even though
Birmingham
have been so poor lately, Ipswich, I'm still going to maintain, didn't look that great in my opinion against us. But they are doing obviously a lot better than Brom at the moment. They are away from home, so I think that's going to be more difficult for them. But like Harvey said, I think it's going to be a close game. I think there'll be goals in it. I think Ipswich will nick the winner, 3-2.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we all know it.
Do you want to get the wheel back up, Jack?
Yeah.
This is why I said you should keep your share screen
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, fair enough. At least I know.
Anyway, John,
And
next
I'll tell you what we could do.
Oh, I love that's a compliment to me, Liam. Anyway, Jack, next game.
Yeah, there you go. And then we can just switch in and out. There you go.
Plymouth 2-1. You've literally
It's
got one
Dogs
striker
versus Elton John, which is Huddersfield versus Watford.
Right.
No.
That was a
There we go.
terrible joke, that.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
David Bowyer, Plymouth 2, Middlesbrough 1. Did you look at the thumbnail by any chance? Only joking.
David, I hope you're right, my friend.
The next one was West Brom, wasn't it?
No, Huddersfield
get into
versus
the
Watford.
championship before you start saying stuff like that.
Did you watch the wheel, Harvey?
Yeah, I did, but then I have a
No,
bad
actually
memory.
decent at the
And I
minute.
was focusing on
You're in
David
League
Bowyer's
One,
comment.
so come back.
But yeah,
in
like I
the
nicknamed it, it's Dogs versus
By the
Elton
way-
John.
By the way, boys, imagine if this game finishes 4-4, the Leeds game.
Well,
we'll
do it.
Oh, wait.
We'll
I've
do
got
it
When
it
it comes to
for
us,
something
predict
this
West
season,
Brom win.
aren't we?
Philogene announced. Oh,
Oh,
no way is
I've got it
Philogene
just-
announcing
Oh, wow.
right, I'm
Oh,
changing
wow.
my prediction.
I'm changing mine. I've had Philip
Oh,
as
shit,
well.
I know who
Fuck's
Stefan is,
sake.
by the way.
Bloody hell.
I know who Stefan
glad
is,
you
but
told
honestly,
us that,
Steve,
because
that is.
Thanks for telling me,
That's
Stefan, 'cause I
savage,
know
that
who I've
is.
changed it to now, exactly.
Do you know
Right,
who'll
I'm
be
not
playing
going
in
for
that
1-0
position, Steve?
then.
Because
I'm
I
going
know
for
that.
2-1 West Brom and change that.
Did you have him in Sorare, Steve? Because I thought you had him. I thought you had him in Sorare as well. But I think you have Scott Twine. Actually, I think you have Scott Twine. But
Oh, it's going to have to be
next
Darryl
one-
now.
Hey,
Anyway, we'll
Steve,
get on
next
to
time-
the Mauling Tigers versus
Steve, next time we
Baggies
play
in a minute,
you,
and we'll go
we're going to have to get you on a.
Elton
We're going to have to
John.
get you on a preview or a review, mate.
No, that's a good idea.
We're gonna have to get you on a
That'll be in May.
Get Daz's attention, guys. We have got his attention now. There we go. Huddersfield 0, Watford 2.
I wasn't asking for attention, mate.
Twine will be likely. It's a minor muscle problem. Should only be a game.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Who they got the
But-
next game? Oh, do you know, Jack?
Oh, West Brom.
Bromwich Albion.
No,
West
next
Brom.
game. Not after West Brom.
Oh, after West Brom.
Yeah.
Let
don't
me have a
actually know,
quick
to be honest.
look.
That's a calm down. 2-0 Watford.
Should be-
After
But
West Brom,
two sides at
Hull
the
at
moment
home.
who are
That's
very
stupid.
pretty,
Say again, Jack?
two sides at the moment
After
who have
West
been
Brom,
pretty
they're home against
inconsistent this
Huddersfield.
season.
Oh, that's a win.
Obviously, Huddersfield Town. So far this season, they have been a side who love to concede a lot of goals and have been a side that are still trying to get used to things with Darren Moore and obviously Neil Warnock going a couple weeks ago now. It's becoming a struggle bus for them. They're not getting the results that they want, but the big problem is conceding goals. 4 goals, conceded 4 goals in the last 2 games. 4 goals each in 2 games. So 8 goals in 2 games is very, very
Yeah,
poor.
cheers, Stefan.
And it's not going to be a pretty road for.
I mean, not
Town.
gonna lie. I think the only game we got in January away from home was Huddersfield. I mean,
It is.
that's
right.
winnable.
Because we got so many away days in February.
Against a Watford side who, obviously, as what does Jack call him again?
Elton John FC.
I nicknamed it Dogs versus Elton John FC.
Elton John FC, who in this season have been very, very poor as well. And this has been their
both been poor.
Worst start to a season in God knows how many years. And they want to start climbing back up the table. But
we should have bantered the thumbnail and said 5-0 Huddersfield.
Oh yeah, clickbait. We'll do that for next week.
Clickbait. Yeah, we should have done that.
That means in the thumbnail next week.
I can see people trying to troll me. It's not going to
Right, guys. Thumbnail next week. Reminder: Leeds United 0, Plymouth Argyle 5. It's going to happen. Up the Greens. Come on.
This is where you get beat 4-0.
We're gonna. Michael Cooper's going to score a hat trick, mate.
Michael Cooper goal from goalkeeping.
Michael
Paul
Cooper
Robinson
scores at the halfway line from his
Paul
own.
We was on to Hull. I should have used that.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
No.
We'll get to that when we finish the other ones.
They should have done that.
But predictions for
too early.
I'm going to get rid of that GIF in a minute if you keep on playing it when we're not on Hull.
Hey, Jack, how was it too early? It's more like too late.
Too late. We've already had Hull.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
No, we
haven't.
We haven't at all.
No, we haven't had Hull.
Oh, we don't. Oh.
We had the Tractor Boys.
Tractor Boys. We're on the tractors. And
we had
Elton John
FC.
What have these two been smoking? That's what I'm.
We had this guy.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, we had that guy first, and now we have Elton John FC now. But predictions for this one, boys.
2-0 Watford and who do they have? I can't remember who I had.
Sorry. You know what I got confused about is because we were talking about Hull taking on Huddersfield. That's why.
Yep, exactly.
Oh yeah, I had a
Sprilla. Okay, fair enough.
No.
What?
No, David.
No, that's just Darryl proudly disagreeing.
Right. No, not about the.
Oh, fair enough.
Is that relatable to is that relatable to Jack's comment, David Bowie, when he said, "What have you guys been smoking?" And he just
we don't need to read that. We don't need to read that. Let's move on.
Exactly.
Block David as well. Don't the other one.
No, just remove their comments.
Oh, come on.
I'm not going to block. I'm not going to block.
Don't block it. That's a banter comment. I know that myself.
Just get rid of the comments.
We don't
need to block them. Just get rid of the comments.
David, you're fine. Don't worry about that. I'm just telling them it's just banter.
But you don't need I'll go for my prediction then. I'm going to say 1-0 Watford. It's going to be a struggle for Watford and against Huddersfield.
Well, don't put it then, mate. Simple as that.
Just remove the. Damn it.
For fuck.
I haven't done anything. All I've done is remove the comments.
You don't need to block chat. It was all banter. I know that myself.
Put it in the private
I'm just
chat.
assuring you all.
Private chat, please. Huddersfield 0, Watford 1, and to score, I'm gonna. If this guy score? Every time I put him to score, he doesn't score. And then I don't predict him to score. He scores. I'm going to turn into the Incredible Hulk.
Sounds like Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
He has scored, though.
You're not wrong.
True. Wait, so hang on. Who are you backing to score then, Harvey?
I backed Bio. If he doesn't score this time, I'm going to physically cry.
I've gone with. I just went with someone different this time. I went with Ken Sema, but for some reason, his name's not appeared on the actual message. So,
wait, let me have a look. Darryl.
Because when I put my message in, some
well, they're not, are they, Jack? Come on, I mean,
Well, I mean, they're not great.
I know why.
No,
Jack's
to be honest, though, I know why he's saying it.
I'll just keep the private chat on, so I can't be asked.
I know what Jack's saying. I know why Jack's saying that. Because so many Bolton fans gave it up the large to us last season saying we're shit and we're going to bottle it. So that's revenge.
Don't mess with the Bolton firm like you're hard, are you? No.
Right. You said your prediction. You said 1-0 Watford. Jack, what's yours?
See, I found this really tough to predict. I can't lie. They're both not doing that great at the moment, but I think Huddersfield right now are only just slightly doing much worse than Watford. So I'm backing Watford to nick it 2-1, and I've got the same as Liam. I think Asperilla's going to score.
Yeah, I've gone. What did I go for? 1-0. I went for 1-0 as well, actually. But I went for
it's always bloody Burnley. I was wondering what that was. Jesus Christ. Let's keep it going. So Huddersfield, Watford. Who hasn't said theirs? Haven't you said yours? Jack?
I've got 2
mine.
now.
Well, I did just say mine.
We've all said mine.
You heard me.
We've all said it.
Okay, we've all said it. Good. All right, so let's get into the next one. Jack, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's go.
Right. What's it going to be?
The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Owls.
Bristol City versus Sheffield Wednesday.
You might as well have just put the Robins and the Owls.
So, next game, Bristol City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Two opposite sides, really. Sheffield Wednesday obviously getting their first win last week, which is very positive news for all the Sheffield Wednesday fans.
Two teams under pressure.
But yeah, 2 teams under pressure still. But Sheffield Wednesday most likely now want to come in.
Hello, Andrew.
Are now coming in this game with a lot of confidence after winning their first game of the season against a Bristol City side who have recently just lost their manager, Nigel Pearson, and it's going to be a big struggle for them to keep on going with their form. But everyone's getting their predictions in. I'm just going to say Bolton. I'm just going to say his name was Paul, anyways. So I still remember his name. Sheffield Wednesday 5-0. Samuel 2-1 Bristol. Sheffield 4-1. Bristol City 2-1. But what's everyone else's in here? Do you want to start off, Jack? Do you want to start off now, Jack?
I've got 1-1. Had Wednesday been at home, I probably would have backed Wednesday to win. They've actually been playing all right lately, but
I put him.
Still under pressure at the moment. But Bristol City's just sacked Nigel Pearson, of course. Probably would have had a Bristol City win had he not been sacked. I think it's a very bold call from the club at the moment.
It is a very bold call.
I think it'll be. I just think he'll be. I think he'll be a ball fest. So I'm going to go 1-1 with Musaba for Wednesday to score.
I've gone 2-0 Bristol with Bell to score.
Ring the bell, boys. Ring the bell. Ring that bell. Oh, I thought my nose was bleeding then. Oh, sorry about that. I thought my nose was bleeding.
Come on, Wednesday! Come on, Wednesday!
Right. And speaking of come on, Wednesday, I'll put 1-0 Wednesday. There you go.
Okay then.
Because I usually do go for the shocks. I do go for some shocks, obviously, and I think this will probably be the only shock, and then maybe one more. But I do think Sheffield Wednesday have a lot of confidence to go into this game and win this game, in my opinion.
I don't think it's a
attacking style will probably could maybe overpower Bristol City, because obviously the way we play, we try to play a more we tried to play a more of a passive way against Bristol City, and it didn't work. We got overcrowded, and they completely battered us with possession and got 4 goals from it. And they deserved the game overall. But I think Sheffield Wednesday could possibly go into this game a lot of positivity after their first win, and I feel like they could probably bounce and get another one to score. Musaba, I do agree with you lot for Musaba though. So there you go. You said yours, Liam. Dale, did you say yours?
Darryl.
Sorry.
Darryl.
I'm miles behind.
Your prediction. Yep.
I was trying to type something at the same time. This will cause a few surprises, but
all right. I'm sorry, but I need to get rid of this guy. He's going. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
he's
get
going.
shot of him. Bunch of assholes.
I've lost my patience now because I've been trying to look at the predictions in the chat, and then all I see is that guy. I'm sorry, I've lost my patience.
Right, let's carry on.
Thank you, Darryl. Finally, really. I've lost my patience with that guy. Thank you.
Happily, mate.
Okay, all right, yeah, now I see.
Because I'm sorry, but the comments that he was putting in was just too
that's fair enough.
Sorry,
that's fair enough.
Some people
it's banter, but then there's just a proper.
That's justified. To be fair.
Welcome to 2023. Welcome to 2023, Donuts. Right, 1-1 I've gone for, believe it or not, because it's such a hard game to call because it's two teams that aren't doing that well at the moment. So obviously Bristol City just sacked Nigel Pearson as well. And obviously a lot of people will say, no manager, new manager bounce, etc. Well, I think Sheffield will cause a few surprises. They'll take that win against Rotherham forward into that game. They'll go into that game with a bit of confidence. And I fancied them to get at least a point, to be honest with you. I did say against Hughes, obviously, when Hughes don't even start me. I was saying when they were playing against Hughes that I thought they were going to go 1-0 up in that first half against Hughes because they played really well, actually. But certainly in the first half, I'm not sure about the second half. They didn't play particularly well second half because they just fell apart. But the first half, they were really good against Hughes. They did well against Rotherham. I know people will say, it's only Rotherham. They're awful, yeah. But in this league, you can't underestimate any teams. The same as I'm not underestimating Plymouth when they play against Borough, obviously. I still think we'll win, but I'm not underestimating you at all because you're more than capable of causing issues for us. So I think the same goes for Bristol. The Bristol City cannot underestimate Sheffield Wednesday, but I reckon this game has a draw win all over it. I've gone for 1-1, and who have I put the score? Smith. He scored. Didn't he score a double against Watford? Scored a double against Watford, didn't he?
He did, yeah, he did.
Scott O'Connell putting 3-0 Bristol. Fair enough. Some people thinking Bristol City will smash them. Some people think it could be.
Why did you put? Why did you say don't get me started when you put what's your thoughts on Bolton? And it's not a hard comment to ask.
He's done now, but try and get the attention so he calls stream. That's why. Can't stand people who do it.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Before I start
next team on the wheel, Jack. What is it?
We got 16 viewers who. We got 16
who really
viewers,
want
guys.
To put their predictions in the chat.
Guys, we got 16 viewers here who clearly want to see what we think for this weekend. So
exactly, that's what we want.
Go on, give us Foxes versus Leeds, because I know what I'm saying for that.
It's Swansea versus Sunderland.
Here we go.
Lovely.
What we've been waiting for.
Why did you not put a sheep logo, Jack?
Because I can't put an emoji on my laptop, mate. That's why.
Oh, can you not? I
don't think so, no.
Right, we'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
I'm doing it from a phone. It looks unprofessional.
Obviously, there is a sheep that represents this. We are off to Wales, and it is Swansea City versus Sunderland. Swansea City at the moment, if you look at the table, obviously in 13th with 18 points in mid-table. They have been a bit of an up-and-down team this season. Obviously, recently beating Blackburn, but before that, losing twice and then winning twice. And just consistently just going up and down and up and down. But Sunderland, they were looking very, very bright. And they lost 3 in a row.
They're inconsistent.
They're still looking bright. They're 8th in the league. They are still looking okay, but it's going to be a very tough ask to see how they get on against the Swansea City side, who's sitting in mid-table at the moment.
And they lost 4-0 to us.
But what is the scoreline going to be for this game? You go first, Liam.
2-1 Swansea and
God.
And Yates to score. Was 2-1 Swansea, wasn't it? I think.
Well, funny enough, I've actually gone for slightly different.
Sorry, no, it was 3-1 Swansea. Sorry, 3-1 Swansea and Yates to score.
Right.
Yeah, you go next.
Because I've gone for the same score.
Darryl may as well go next if he's got the same score as Liam.
I've got the same score as Liam, 3-1, but Jamal low.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I want to see the Mackhams get battered.
No, fair enough.
They get battered everywhere they go. That's just the fans.
Well,
yeah, you're going
okay.
Jack.
Hate them.
Had Sunderland not been inconsistent lately, I probably would have backed them to win this, but they have been inconsistent lately. Swansea exactly the same, and also the Mackhams are away from home. So add that all together, I reckon it's going to be a goal-festing 3-3 draw with Jack Clark to score.
Yep. I had a feeling you would put Jack Clark, and that's who exactly I've gone for. But I've gone for a draw this time. I feel like both teams are very inconsistent, and I feel like there will be a draw looming for both of these teams. And I feel like this will probably be the day where they will end up drawing. It's going to be a 2-2, I think. But Jack Clark to score. But it's weird that if you look at the stats, really, for if you go to stats-wise, you go to the league table. I'm going to go to the league table, of course. Let's go down a bit. Come on. You go down to Swansea. They've drawn 3 times.
With me straight away.
Sunderland have only drawn 1.
I
feel like there will end up being a draw coming up eventually for both of these teams. And
oh yeah,
but it will be a very interesting contest, really. No chance Swansea score 3.
Yeah, he's already disagreeing with me there, Ellis.
Come back to that if they do.
Yeah, fair enough. What's the other predictions? 2-1 Sunderland, 1-1 Sunderland, 2-1, 2-1 Sunderland. Fair enough. Okay, so fair enough. Let's get on to the next one. Go on, Ant. Whilst I get rid of this guy as well, because there's he's telling me that.
Right, let's go on to the next one.
Harvey can't stop talking when he's
versus Cardiff.
Because
that is Stoke versus Cardiff. Oh shit! I actually spelled Cardiff.
You're going as well.
What a pleb! Prats.
I don't think you spelled it. It's not even spelled correctly, is
That's
it?
what I mean. I've spelled it wrong. It's meant to be K a Deeds. I fucked it. Fuck's sake.
You fucked it again.
What a
Only joking. You haven't fucked it again.
Pretty sure it's spelled it.
We all make mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Cared.
Where am I going? Where the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've spelled it completely wrong.
Not cared.
I know.
There we go. Potters. Here we go. I mean, I don't really care as long as Leeds
Harry
beat
Potter.
Leicester. Wow, from Ellis Wilson.
I wonder who you support then, Ellis.
Yeah, fair enough. But Stoke City versus Cardiff. 2 teams at the moment who are surprising a lot of people. Stoke right now are in the middle of a 3-game winning streak against Sunderland, Leeds, and Middlesbrough. And Cardiff, who are pretty much surprising a lot of teams. Let's go back because I accidentally went back. And Cardiff, who are 6th in the league, which is very, very surprising to a lot of people who predicted Cardiff to finish near relegation. But predictions for this one, as I feel like this could possibly be a very tight contest.
I've gone 2-1 Cardiff and Matey to score, or Matey, however you say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, Darryl, and then Jack.
You go next, Darryl.
Oh, okay. Nice. Cardiff a bit of surprise package, really. I think we did all probably have them to finish sort of in the bottom, well, sort of in the bottom 3 maybe, but they're doing really well. I mean, Bulu's made quite an impact at Cardiff. He certainly turned the team around, and look at the form they're on. And the way Perry and G or Perry Ung. I don't know exactly how you pronounce him.
Mm.
I call him Perry NG or Perry Ung. People call him different things. But he's on magnificent form, and he's a defender. You know, a defender scoring goals quite regularly is not something you see very often, especially in this league. So he's on good form. I reckon he'll carry that form on going into the game. And I think he'll probably win it for Cardiff. And he said Stoke, didn't I? He'll win it for Cardiff. I'm going for 2-1 Cardiff and the late winner from Perry NG.
Cardiff.
Carded.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'm going to go for a Stoke win. I think Stoke could possibly make it 4 in a row, I think. And the way they're playing, I could see that they're playing on deep. They've got decent form, and their team is playing pretty decent football. And from the way they're playing, they could possibly surprise a lot of people as well. They could end up being a surprise package this season. Most of their team nearly scoring. 3 of their defenders have scored a goal this season. And then obviously Haksabanovic, another player who's been all right for Stoke so far this season, but I feel like it will end up being a Stoke win. I'm going 1-0, and an unlikely goal scorer this time. I'm going for Daniel Johnson. I'm going for a very unlikely goal scorer.
Oh, fair enough.
Daniel Johnson. Don't you dare
He was
say
scoring goals for Preston before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I've made it 2 apiece because I also think Stoke's going to win. I think they're flying at the moment, to be honest.
Oh, so we've all gone different. Good.
So, yeah, half and half we've gone with, really. Cardiff, to be fair, are flying themselves, but since they're away from home, and Stoke have just done 3 in a row against Sunderland, Leeds, and Middlesbrough, that's kept Alex Neil his job. I think that's put them right back in contention of doing not too bad at all. So, yeah, I am going to back them to win. 1-0 I'm going with, and a winner from McNally. A new goal scorer for me for this season.
Fair enough. Let me get the stats. Yeah. But obviously Vidigal has scored, is their top goal scorer. He has scored 4 goals for them this season.
Pretty sure this is the first time since they played Watford at home back in August I've backed a Stoke win. It has been a while.
So. I think so. All right. So game number 6. Who is it going to be?
I'm nearly halfway already. Bloody hell. Fair enough.
Well, it's 14 minutes into the stream, Jack.
Yeah.
Not already. There we go. Now we can do it.
Liam.
Now we can do it. Go on, then.
And they're away to the mascots, the best mascot in the championship, other than Pilgrim Pete's.
The worst. No, it's the worst and the best. The worst and the best.
Look at that sexy motherfucker.
But 2 teams now who are in pretty good form, both on 23 points, but 2 teams who are basically equal at the moment. But with West Brom, who have got a lot of injuries at the moment. Sarmiento, John Swift, Josh Madger, Semi Ajayi, Darryl Dyke, and Adam Reach. 6 injuries there. And then Regan Slater out for Hull City. And now, obviously,
Swift is injured,
their main player, who's just got injured from Stefan in the chat, Philogene Bidace. He is injured for this game.
Why is he not on Foot Mob? Frauds.
I don't know, but they're not.
It was only announced today, apparently, wasn't it? So
yeah, it was only announced today. Oh, Chuba Atpon scored for Ajax. Just popped up on my phone.
Hey.
Welcome to the league.
Welcome to the league.
They might actually win a game. Well. They might win a game for the first time.
Yeah, they have. They're 2-0 up.
God, they've done that all season.
Yeah, they have done that all season. Predictions in the chat. Obviously, there's obviously Stoke and
I like the variety, to be fair.
1-0 West Brom and Swift goal. I think Swift.
Yeah, I've just told Jack he's out. Yeah, he knows he's out.
Yeah. Samuel 3-1 West Brom. David Bowyer 2-1 Hull City. Ooh, interesting one. Still think Hull could win this game. Okay, fair enough. And thank you for whoever subscribed to the YouTube channel. Really, really appreciate that.
Make sure you subscribe to Cornish Channel as well. Come on, push for 801k before January. Yeah. That's the plan.
Thank you very much for subscribing.
801k.
No. I mean, push for 800 subs.
Okay, I'm going to say mine first,
January.
and then everyone else can get theirs
801k.
So, but it's going to be a very tight battle between these two teams. West Brom, obviously, in a very good form, and they're now looking like to battle it out in the playoffs, which I did not expect. I wasn't impressed with West Brom against Cov, to be honest. I still back us. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Impressed with West Brom against Coventry.
Fair enough, Stephen.
But
I'm gonna go for a Hull win because I feel like Hull have the fighting edge.
It could
at
happen
the moment,
to be fair.
and their team is more clinical at the moment. Obviously, with the likes of Scott Twine, obviously Philogene Bidace got injured, but I still feel like they have got a lot more clinical players in their team compared to West Brom. Like they have got Sante, they have got Josh Swift, who's injured at the moment. And then other players that probably include Dion Garner, has been pretty decent. But I don't feel like they're as clinical as Hull. And I feel like the Hull City will get this win. I'm going to go for 2-1.
I couldn't make my decision on this game, to be honest.
This is a hard game.
To score, though,
difficult.
It's a tough one. But I'm going to go for Delap.
And if he scores, he'll be doing Delap around the pitch.
He will. But predictions for all of you lot, because I want to try and get through this quickly, as we're already hit 52 minutes on the stream.
3-1 Brom and Dion Garner.
West Brom at home, mate. Wait, when we played against West Brom, they didn't even look that good at home. I feel like Hull City could possibly pull off a surprise.
It was like Birmingham Hull.
What did you go for?
A lot of people had Birmingham to win. I had Hull to win and Hull to
win.
Nice. What's yours, Jack?
This is really hard. And I was close to going with the Hull win, but I feel like this will be. I feel like if there's any setback, I can see Hull slightly having it's this weekend. But I think it'll be a tight game. I've gone West Brom.
No,
hang on, what?
I can understand, Ellis. Yeah, you thought I was back in the home team. Yeah, fair enough. I was just talking about West Brom. I was just talking about how well they have played, but I do think Hull City will win this game. I think they'll have the fighting edge over. I have gone
West Brom. I have gone West Brom 4, Hull 2.
Fucking hell.
I think it'll be that tight, and then one of them will end up being the winners, and that I've gone with West Brom. I did have Philogene to score, but now that he's announced as injured, I have changed my mind to Dion Garner. They were the two I was stuck with as well, actually.
Fair enough. Have you all said the predictions? Has Darryl said his?
No.
Okay, go on, Anne.
Well, I did have 1-0 Hull originally, and then apparently, obviously, Philogene's not playing. So, I mean, Philogene's been the star man for them, so I think they might struggle without the star man, personally. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, you are better away, Steve. I have seen that. You are better away.
They're not bad away. I just have a feeling West Brom will probably nick it.
Just to say, I would have absolutely backed a Hull win if they were at home. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. 2-1 Garner.
Fair enough.
I had to change goals.
Dion Garner FC.
Okay. Time for Jack to do the wheel again.
Oh,
so we've got 6.
Watch our game be last.
It'd be so funny, wouldn't it?
To go.
You'd be like, what's the point?
Is it staying on there? Is it staying on there? No, it's not. It's Rotherham versus QPR.
Get through this quickly.
Should we get through this quickly?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Get through this quickly.
Yeah. Let's get through this quickly. Only joking. All right, only joking.
This is what I have to work with, everyone.
What do you mean? It's a relegation scrap game.
Well, just because it's a relegation scrap, let's get through this quickly. We're in the championship for a reason.
But they won't be in the championship for long.
But will they, though, Harvey?
But who's going to finish below these teams?
It's November, not April.
All I've got to say is,
feels like
what
April.
do you mean?
It feels like April.
I can't remember who did.
I'm going to say mine anyway. Both teams lose somehow.
I can't remember who first did that.
From Ellis Wilson. Fair.
Does that mean, Ellis, you think it'll be Rotherham minus
I think it'll be a draw, Jack.
QPR minus
I think it'll be a draw. Do you know what?
That's impossible. Both teams to beat themselves with 2 own goals. I mean, very interesting.
All right, let's get it here. But I'm going to go for Rotherham 1, QPR 1.
I'm going 2 on Rotherham. So there we go.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, this either has
unlucky.
a draw or unlucky. Don't forget they haven't got Dozzle. Or whatever his name is.
I mean, I don't want it either, but I don't think it'll happen.
I'm going
2 teams that are injuring it.
Because I don't know. I'm going to score, but I'm going 1-1. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Let's move.
1-0 Rotherham, and it would be typical for him to score against these. Jordan
Hugo.
Yeah, I put Hugo.
So I'm not
what
mistaken.
Are you saying, Jack?
Hang on, bear with me. Sorry. Right, okay. I mean, I'm the same as you, Harvey. I want it to be a draw, but I don't think it will be. I also think it's going to be a Rotherham win, 2-0 with Hugo to score. And the reason being, it's a relegation scrap, but first of all, QPR's record at Rotherham is appalling. Second of all, I don't know how their new manager's going to do in their first game.
Their new manager.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Obviously, they're without Gareth Ainsworth has been sacked, but no, I think Rotherham. I think it'll be too hard for name of QPR's new manager again. Let me get it up.
Okay. Andrew's put Swansea 1, Sunderland 2. We're past Swansea, Sunderland.
I hope you are.
Rotherham 2, QPR 1.
Right, that's it. Martí Cifuentes, I think it'll be too early for him to get something, but you never know. I could be wrong, but I'm going to back Rotherham to win due to their record against QPR at home, 2-0.
Fair enough. That was a quick one. Next one. We've got 5 to go, lads. We've got 5 to go.
Who is it? There we go.
Oh, this is the tough. Oh, I can't wait for this game.
That's tomorrow night.
I cannot wait for this game.
Fox.
Honestly, cannot wait for this game.
Two of the favourites. Leicester
Two of the
versus
favourites
Leeds.
for the league. And it's tomorrow as well.
Tomorrow night, between the two cackest teams in the league.
One of us does a stream for this game.
How are we going to do that when the stream's at 8 o'clock?
We won't. Bollocks.
Well, you just have to put it on the background then, won't you?
We'll probably be all happy having one eye on the stream and one eye on the match.
I might potentially, it's 50-50, I'll be on the stream, but we'll see. Leicester versus Leeds, 2 favourites for the promotion.
The 2
race
cackest teams
Leicester,
in the league.
Obviously, Leicester won 13 games, drawn none, lost 1. They are the absolute end-all favourites for the championship title, and we're only in the start of November. Mental, but you could see how well they've been playing, and you can see why they are favourites. But they are without Callum Doyle, they are without Wilfred Ndidi, Thomas Cannon, Dennis Pereira, and Yunus Akgun, and then obviously Leeds are without Junior Firpo, Joe Roden, Jed Spence, and Stuart Dallas. But obviously Leeds relying on Somerville, relying on all of their other key attackers, and then
Wilfred Ndidi,
and pretty unbeaten defence as well. We'll see what happens. Unbiased opinion for
it could happen, to be fair. I wouldn't be shocked. Nothing against... I mean, I know Leicester's obviously currently the best team at the moment, but Leeds are doing quite well. It would be a shock to Leicester.
I need a Leicester win tomorrow anyway. So there we go.
Oh, he's on his bets. That's what it is.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I reckon Leicester will win, but I don't think Leeds will make it easy.
Yeah, that's
I've gone 2-1. Leicester with Vardy.
I think I put 3-1.
Good, even better, mate. 3.
Obviously, Liam's not going to go for Leeds win because he's got them in the bet.
Yeah,
he's got Leicester in the bet.
But I'm
Leicester flying home.
I'm going to say mine. I'm going for 3-2 Leicester. I think it's going to be a very tough game. Obviously, 2 teams fighting for promotion.
As long as Leicester go 2-0 up,
wanting to get the league done very, very quickly from the way they're playing. But Leeds are not a team that want to mess about, and they will want to pull off a very good win at the King Power. I'm going to say Iheanacho. It depends if he starts. Depends if he starts. But if he doesn't start, I will go for Mavididi. 2 players who have been very, very good this season. What's yours?
By the way,
Darryl,
I've got something to say about it. So I wonder when the Leeds manager ever has his dinner, does he use a knife and fork?
2-1 Leicester from Samuel. 2-0 Leicester, Mavididi. McAteer. I forgot about McAteer, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But predictions from Jack, as he sent me. I'll go for it. He has put 1-1 Leeds with Somerville
at this point.
What, Jack?
Am I not allowed to speak at this point?
Yeah, but I had it on my notes. But then you can talk about while you put it.
All right then. Yeah. Go ahead. Say it.
You put 1-0. No, you put 1-1 Leicester and Leeds with Somerville to score.
I have put 1-1. Yes, I think Leeds are going to make it really tough for them personally. I don't see them winning it like what Hull did. I don't see them winning it like what Hull did. Although I nearly put. I nearly.
I think you're behind, Andrew. I think you're behind, mate.
I think he's reading the chat. I think he's reading the chat just to catch up and all that.
Oh, fair enough.
No, I nearly put a jammy 2-1 win for Leeds, but I don't see Leicester losing at home. Although they did to Hull, but
I lost to Hull, didn't
game. It's that big of a game. I think they'll be up for it. I don't see either team winning it, but I do think Leeds are going to take the lead. And I have got Somerville.
The knife on. Fuck. There you go.
I have got Somerville to score.
And then
Somerville, okay.
Hang on. Yeah, no, I have got Somerville to score. I think he's flying at the moment, but no, I think it'll be 1-1.
Yes, Somerville has been flying, and he's been very consistent.
No.
And then Darryl's prediction, he's gone for 3-1 Leicester with Dewsbury Hall.
Yep. By the way, look who's just joined me. It's Daniel Fark.
Here's a 4. Daniel Fark.
Right, that's the end of the stream, everyone. Thanks to Darryl's.
Bye.
When they pull up.
No.
When they pull on the green. That was perfect.
All right, that's all right. It's not the end of the stream, lads. Don't worry, it's not the end of the stream. You don't have to.
I was gonna play this one.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And let's end that then, because I don't want to hear that man right now.
What was that from, by the way? Do you know?
I don't know. I just found.
Moving on.
Don't care. Get on with it.
He naturally score.
Sorry.
All right. Next game. We've got 4 to go.
I'm telling you now, Boa's going to be last here.
That'd be hilarious.
Stop! Please stop! Thank you.
Mill Saints.
Yeah, Millwall versus Southampton. I thought Darryl was going to jinx it then.
And the worst fans to come to Home Park Award was Millwall.
That's all they chanted.
2 Chance FC.
Yeah.
That is true.
But people thought Blackburn was worse.
No, they didn't do that. They weren't that great either. The best were Norwich by far.
And they lost 6-2.
So far this season,
that's why they kept singing so well, even down 5-0.
They haven't been the side. They haven't been the same side as they were last season, fighting for the playoffs. Coming up against the Southampton side, who honestly this season are now starting to redeem their season, and they're back on track for a promotion contention.
Yeah, I've got these to win as well.
Fair enough. What is yours?
Do you know what's funny last season,
very
right?
quickly.
2-1 Saints and obviously Armstrong.
Yeah.
Adam
Thank you. And thank you for putting Adam as well at the start. That's thank you very much.
Yep. At the end of last season, right, Millwall needed a result against Blackburn to get into the playoffs. And they lost. They lost from like 3-1 up or something. They lost 4-3 against Blackburn, which meant instead of Boa playing against Millwall, we played Coventry and we lost. So I'm still paid off at Millwall because I'd rather have played Millwall because we'd have beaten them, I reckon. Anyway,
before I go with mine, can I just say, I bet you all right now, Harvey England's going to put his in the chat later on or tomorrow, and he's going to put 2-0 Southampton brackets Armstrong.
Yeah.
I just won't be surprised at all knowing him.
Fun fact: Russell Westbrook actually owns Leeds. Didn't know that, to be fair.
Interesting.
Didn't know that.
Nice.
Fun fact. 2-1, 2-1. Millwall.
You got the wrong team, mate. I think you mean 2-1 Southampton.
You mean Saints, yeah. Devon 2-0 Southampton. Jack put in 2-0 Southampton. Jack Dickens put in 2-0 Southampton with Armstrong and Alcaraz.
But which Armstrong, Jack? That's the
Alcaraz
question.
hasn't scored. Alcaraz scored last game, but he hasn't really scored a lot this season. And then 2-1 Southampton from Samuel McNeil.
It's funny how Armstrong only scores on a week.
I've gone for mine. I've said 3-0. I'm going to go for now, right? 3-0 here from Southampton.
3-0. 3-0.
I think it'll just be a big win from
okay
Southampton.
then.
And I feel like
really
they'll get their
all
shooting
this
boots
one,
on
then.
this game. And they're defending. If they don't play Mason Holgate, then fair enough. Because Mason Holgate is an absolute stinker. I'm sorry to say, but he's an absolute stinker.
Oh,
this
guy stinks.
But for Jack, 2-2 with Fleming.
I have gone 2-2. I think it's going to be a really tough game for Saints,
Oh,
to be honest, at the
mucus.
Den. I really do. Going to be a tough one. I was actually stuck between Adam Armstrong and Fleming, but I went with the home side at the end. No, I think it'll be a tough game for them personally. But this is where it'll be typical me, where, you know, when they played Preston the other week away, and I had 3-2 Southampton, it ended a 2-2 draw. What's my luck now, where I predict a 2-2 draw and it ends freaking 3-2 to Southampton?
Fair enough.
Fine for me.
And then, obviously, Darryl has gone for 2-1 Southampton with Adam Armstrong. Another one with Adam Armstrong.
Yeah.
2-1, you think they'll concede?
Yeah. I just think Millwall will probably find a goal from somewhere. You know, I think...
They do, yeah.
I mean, Southampton's defence this season has not been great.
To be fair, Southampton's conceded.
They did have the worst defence.
Season.
They did have the worst defence in the league at one point.
They did.
Honest. And that was
true.
Yeah, they did.
And that was even when they played Bov as well. And obviously, they're picking up a little bit of form, but they still conceded to Birmingham, etc. And Birmingham being crap. So, I don't know. I think Millwall are definitely more than capable of getting a goal from this game. But I still think Southampton will edge it out.
Yep, fair enough.
Confident.
3 games to go. 3 games to go. Let's see who we get next.
Will it be? Oh.
Now it's us.
Oh.
Hooray.
Oh, then.
Obviously, we're going to go through this one pretty quickly because we're going to do the preview tomorrow. So
that's very true.
We're just going to say our scores now because we're going to be doing the preview tomorrow. So no point going through the whole information stuff. But is Riley McGree injured?
I don't know.
It says Riley McGree is injured.
Sad. Shame.
No.
Lewis O'Brien as well. Marcus Force. And Darryl Lenihan as well is injured.
The thing is that
I thought we were going to be
Argyle, Fotmob doesn't even say that Bundu is injured yet. Bundu is injured.
They didn't think that because they didn't think that though, Jack, because he played the whole game.
That's true.
But predictions in quick, so we can just skip this one because we got the prediction to do tomorrow.
Because you got the whole preview.
Right,
tomorrow.
you all go
whole
first. I'm going to say mine last because it will wind Darryl up.
All right, no problem.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, can I just say, considering Hardy and Bundu are out, I'd actually take a draw on Saturday, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, if I'm a Plymouth fan, and I'm not, obviously.
You are deep
I'm
down.
going to
You
go
went to
1-1.
Hull.
I think it will be a draw.
No, I'm not a Argyle fan, but I have a soft spot for a lot of teams.
Without Ryan Hardy and Bundu, it's going to be tough. But obviously, we're going to say all that tomorrow in the preview anyway. So, but goal scorer. It's unusual to go for an opposition goal scorer at home, but I am going to go for
It could happen, to be fair.
I am going to go for
Fleming
one.
did it to Millwall the other week.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Go on, Sam. That's the spirit, mate. Well
I am going to go for a very...
He just doesn't want Bowen to win games, that's all.
I'm going for Josh Coburn. I think Coburn will score against us as we were interested in him in the summer. So it wouldn't make any sense. So it would...
Maybe written if that happens.
Yeah.
Coburn.
Well, I'm thinking that
we were interested in him in the summer, Liam, and he'd want to show us.
I know.
I just love the way Jim just said that then. Come, man.
All right. What's yours, Liam?
I said it. 1-1 draw. Whitaker.
Okay, no problem. Darryl, have you said yours?
Well, if I'm Plymouth, I take a point from this. Definitely when you've got Ben Wayne at striker. Dear.
Yeah.
Poor Wayne.
But see, this is the thing I don't agree with Jack's 0-0 because both teams are more than
You
capable
just
of
spoiled it for the stream.
But you already said 0-0.
I haven't said mine yet.
Charles, I think.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, this isn't going to be an easy game, but I think we can. I don't see why we can't win this. To be honest with you,
I like the confidence.
I think we're probably much better than you at the minute.
Well,
I'm going to go 2 on Borough, and I'm not going to go for Coburn because although Coburn's decent with his hold-up play, he's not that good when it comes to finishing. I'm going to go for... Who did I go for? Oh, the man who scored an absolute worldie at Exeter and has actually scored, I think, 2 in the last 3 or 4 games to us. He's actually done all right. Morgan Rogers off the bench.
Morgan Rogers, yeah.
Rogers.
And then you, Jack. You've got
Williamson Rogers. Watch him score now.
From what I've seen, Jack,
He will.
and from what I've heard, a 0-0.
0-0. If I had to choose a scorer, Whittaker. Hopefully on Saturday, Michael Cooper masterclass to keep. I'll have a latte, please, out because Cooper's going to have all the coffee to himself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll do something in the latter
But
stages.
2 more to go. 2 more to go. And
You know what?
It's
It's
Can
I just say before I go on? It's actually the first time all season I've predicted us to have a 0-0. So we'll see.
fair enough.
I think both fans would be annoyed if they went down to Plymouth for a 0-0.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
stop moaning about the Travels. Who's moaning about that? It's the best away day in the country. Anyway. Seen that woman versus Blackburn.
Yeah. There we go.
It's a bit difficult having
and it's
one
an early
versus
kickoff as
11.
well. on a Monday, I think it's a Sunday, ain't it? Yeah, Sunday.
The Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday. Yeah, Norwich
Sunday.
Blackburn.
I just didn't see that properly because obviously it was on a different screen. But Norwich versus Blackburn. This is going to be a very interesting game because Norwich, they haven't won a game in quite a while, and
Norwich
they'll
are
want
really
to get back into winning ways. Josh Sargent is back soon for Norwich as well, which will be very, very good news. And Ashley Barnes.
Nice one, James.
They've been missing Ashley Barnes and Angus Gunn, their main goalkeeper. But for Blackburn, they're back in mid-table. They did win 3 games against QPR, Cardiff, and Millwall, but then losing. Obviously, they lost to Chelsea the other day, but it's the Carabao Cup. And mainly losing to Swansea at home, which was a poor result. But what is the predictions for all of you lot?
I've gone 1-1. Row your boat.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
I've also got a draw.
Merrily.
I think it'll be 2-2 though. And
Do-do.
my goal scorer, I've gone with who I think's currently the best defensive midfielder in the league at the moment in Gabriel Sara.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling you would go for Gabriel Sara, to be fair.
He scored against Blackburn before, so
He
that's
did,
probably
yeah.
the other reason
He
why I went
did.
with that.
Yeah, he did. So, yeah, fair enough. But what's yours, Darryl?
You gone what?
I'm trying to find it again now. It was...
You went the same as me?
I think you went
1-1. 1-1, but I went with Sarah. Because I know if I put Wally, he would have gone, hey, you're copying me.
No.
You
copied me on some of the others as well. Gosh,
Can I just say, you know what's so funny about this? When I was reading the chat before I put mine in the chat, I just looked at both of your predictions. I was like, they've pretty much nearly copied each other. Of course.
Do you know what's funny is we were both on call discussing them.
Oh my god, that makes sense then.
David Bowyer's gone for 2-0 Blackburn. Samuel's gone for 2-1 Blackburn.
Long league.
What do you mean non-league?
Wrong league.
I thought you said non-league. Jesus Christ.
No.
Blackpool's got a tough game anyway, speaking of them this weekend. They're away at Bolton.
Darryl said to me on call earlier and said, "Oh, Specs wants the predictions in the chat."
Hey, that's That's what you've called him before, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I just found it funny.
Yeah, mate, you.
Yep. And then
Because
You
I didn't
called
even
him
look at
Rex
because I didn't even look at the
before,
instant
mate. Don't
chat.
argue.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Because I
Yeah,
didn't even look at the
you
instant
do.
chat. That's why.
Everyone put draws except for me. Fair enough.
Oh, go on. What have you gone with?
I went for 2-1 Norwich with Sarah.
Oh, okay. So you think they'll bounce back then this weekend?
Yeah, I think Norwich need to bounce back because at the moment they're
Norwich need a
slowly
result,
falling
really.
further and further down the table.
Well, you know what's interesting? They want David Wagner gone. Their fan base do. So
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
they genuinely want a different manager. the
Catherine
Norwich
Toms,
fans do.
hello, Catherine, and Catherine has put.
Hello, Catherine.
But
No,
final
Jamie, like,
one.
Norwich
Let's get the
fans
final
want Wagner
one
gone.
done and over with, shall we?
Which just leaves the last one, as you can all see there, is Ryan Lowe
It's
versus
20
Mark
points
Evans.
spinning the wheel.
I know there is.
I mean, honestly.
Preston
Why not?
versus
It's just for
Coventry,
effect,
and now I
okay?
can stop sharing my screen because that's that
Yeah,
done.
there you go, and it is gone. Oh,
Bye.
So that
Yeah,
is the
bye- say
wheel
bye
for
to the
this
wheel,
weekend, guys. We'll be back
But
with
then
it
the
next
final
weekend.
final game, Preston Coventry.
Night.
From the results that Preston have been getting, they haven't won a game in a while as well.
They really have dropped off. But look at
They
Coventry.
really have dropped
Apart from
off.
that Blackburn win, they've also been very disappointing.
Mhm. And you could say the same about Coventry as well. Both sides are searching for a win, and they haven't won a game in a long time, both of these teams. But I think Preston will win this game. Obviously, it says that Will Keane picked up a knock and he'll be out for a few days, which is another injury blow for them. But I still think Preston will come out as the winners. They want to bounce back and they want to start keeping their place in the top half at the moment. But it's going to be a toughie. Coventry they have been poor this season, but they're not a team to mess around with. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 Preston.
I've gone draw. They're both cack.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Liam's not
There you go. He
back,
just said
is
it
he?
bluntly.
Yeah.
Goal scorer.
Can I just remind you that Preston was second in the league before?
And can I remind you all that when Preston were top of the league, Ryan Hardy was the best striker in the league.
That's
I'm
nice.
gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Sherlock Holmes.
For God's sake.
You know what's interesting, Harvey?
Sherlock Holmes.
I've also backed, as
didn't
the
know
Preston
Benedict
announcers
Cumberbatch
say
played.
at Deepdale,
Yeah.
Dwayne Holmes.
Oh my
Oh,
god! What was that? What the fuck was that?
That's how they
Sherlock
know.
Holmes.
I can't
I didn't know
blame them,
Benedict
to be fair. It's
Cumberbatch
passion.
played for them.
We worked from home for school today, and I had to 7 hours.
Yeah, he did the
Oh,
announcement
bloody
because he wants the deaf people. That's why.
It was a good announcement.
He wants to make
today.
sure everyone's
It's
deaf.
not like, other away days I've seen. This
Sorry,
season.
lads, I can't watch the stream anymore. You've made me deaf. Jesus Christ.
Pardon?
Might as well put a bloody warning in the description. Literally right down there where the banner's just going across.
What?
Just
Like
put
just
it-
Please
put a
note
warning
you'll
down
get
there.
deafened.
What? Just some
Oh,
sort of BBFC
dear,
warning,
Catherine.
warning. This is about to go deafening.
It's about to go tits up. All right, I'm going to put that in there actually.
Oh dear,
Sorry.
Catherine. Could have been worse. Could be me. But there we go.
What, going to college?
Yep.
There we go.
By the way,
Right.
I've got
You'll
Preston
see it
to
go
win.
across the bottom of the screen now, so make sure you see that.
Oh, man.
I
What?
know what's coming.
But anyways,
He hasn't done that, has he? Has he actually done that?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
Do not
there you go.
have on loud
There you go.
volume.
All done.
No, I know, but having it on loud volume is the part of the fun.
Yeah, but not that too loud. But
Sorry.
I've gone for Preston 2-1 and Holmes to score. Obviously Liam said his. Jack has said his. I think.
What do you mean?
Do you want me
Do
to
you
say
mean-
it again?
Do you mean?
No.
Do you mean? Do you mean this type
and
of? Do you mean?
Darryl is saying 2-1 Preston with Godden to score.
Boys, do you mean this type of loud?
For fuck's sake. What relevance does a seagull have to do with a snake?
Oh, you said loud.
Oh,
Yeah,
wrong sort of loud.
Make my way downtown, walking past. I'm a seagull. No.
He's doing the full freaking video now. Jesus Christ. Okay.
If you just tuned in, you're watching the Argyle Way.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of that, 1 hour and 20 minutes into the stream, we've done all of our predictions. Is this the end?
No, it's not the end. We're going through League One as well. No, I'm joking.
Shut up. I'm not going to be here until midnight. Piss off. Screw yourself.
This is just a start. We've got the full stream. We've got a full preview tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got a full preview to do tomorrow. Now that will only be an hour, so that's good news.
He says that it'll be 2 hours.
It will not be 2 hours. If it's 2 hours, I'll be sitting in my chair like an old man. Like, what am I still doing here?
Aren't you already an old man?
No, I'm not. I'm only 20 years old. I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah, says the one who's old. Says the oldest person on the stream.
It's horrible.
Exactly. There you go.
12 ages, Harvey.
Harvey, you should have done like this to Jack then.
Ooh, you're hard.
No, because I don't need to use videos to actually come up with a comeback. So there you go.
No, he uses other stuff.
I use my own voice.
That's nice. Good for you.
Very good. Very good.
Right.
Tim has just proven himself once again that he can only use videos for comebacks, as he's just proved once again. Then.
There you go.
That wasn't me.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh,
It was you.
Sorry.
So no, it wasn't.
It wasn't me. All right. That's it, boys. That's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys next
I do. Shush.
Something else now. But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. 1 hour and 22 minutes. It's been a great stream. Hopefully, we'll see how we get on with the predictions. Hopefully, we'll see who.
Terribly.
Oh, actually, before we end, let's not have a freaking freeway draw again, or I will be annoyed.
No, it'll be a 4-way tie instead.
Yeah, it will be. And knowing my luck, it'll be you 4 drawing, and it'll be me sitting in the doldrums at the bottom always.
It'll be sitting in the doghouse.
Finishing.
What have I done to deserve this?
12 points. Liam Martin.
What have I done to deserve this, lads?
Harvey Warsvere and Harvey England. With Jack finishing on 10.
I think me and Liam are at the top of the table right now for how many wins we've got.
Sounds about right.
We're doing really well. But Harvey England's starting to bring up his wins now, and he's starting to get wins on the board. But can he get another win next week? We will see. Only time will tell. But good luck in the predictions.
No, hopefully not.
But for everyone else in the chat, if you have got involved in the predictions as well, hopefully you do get them right as well. If you have decided to do them on other channels, our Discord as well. We do our predictions on the Discord, and we do a daily leaderboard as well. So if you want to take part in that,
please join the Discord.
Discord is in the description below. We will see you next time for the preview tomorrow. I might be there. Maybe not. Well, I'll let obviously these
up
guys
the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green.
But I'll let you all know if I'm going to be in the preview tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But see you all later. Bye bye from me.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Bye.